Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
A little bit of news and notes from the front page of the Wrestling Observer and our man Ian Carey. Of all people, Jerry Lawler has said he still has one more match in him. The 76-year-old was featured in a recent segment on Action News 5 in Memphis, promoting a special edition of Memphis Wrestling titled Christmas with the King, which will air on the channel Thursday, December 25th. The segment mentioned Lawler's recent health challenges. They asked him how he's doing on a scale of 1 to 10, and he made a joke about 6, 7. He said, I get up to 6, I get up to 7, something happens, I go back to 6. He also revealed during the interview he's now colorblind as a result of his most recent stroke. The segment featured Lawler talking to the crew, talking about some of his artwork, where he noted it all looks black and white to him because now he's colorblind and he can't see in colors. He also addressed a possible return to the ring, saying it's something he still thinks about. I have not put it out of my mind. We have one more match in there somewhere, Lawler said. The 1-hour Memphis Wrestling Christmas with the King special will air on WMC TV 5 beginning at 11 a.m. on Thursday on Christmas. And you can find the full interview with him on the front page linked in the article. Lance, as a youngster, what do you think? What do you think about Jerry Lawler possibly coming back for one more match?
I'm 20 years younger than Jerry, and I have no intentions in coming back for another match. He had a heart attack during a match on Raw, and perhaps if a stroke is rendering you colorblind, perhaps maybe the in-ring days are not the best. If he wants to get back, maybe he could do commentary. He was really good at that, and it's probably a lot safer.
Yeah, right. Like one of the all-time iconic commentators, especially for my generation. You know, we were talking off air about what year I was born, what I have and haven't seen when it comes to pro wrestling from the 80s. But Jerry Lawler was a mainstay of my childhood, for good or bad, in a lot of ways on commentary. But a recognizable voice, one of the all-time great characters in wrestling. And I myself, as a Jerry Lawler fan, as somebody who actually, he was set to be on a Black Label Pro show a few years ago. And without giving too much away, I was also going to be in that match. So I was very much looking forward to that. However, COVID happened. He's had some major serious health issues in that time. And I, for one, as a Jerry Lawler fan, would not like to see Jerry Lawler wrestle again. So
the one upside is that at least Jerry Lawler's style is one that he does not require a lot of speed and athleticism for. He could stand there and throw punches, but probably best left out of the ring would be my opinion.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to get into this a little bit later on because I was going to talk about the Hiroshi Tanahashi retirement match that's upcoming, but I might as well kind of lump it into this as well because Tanahashi is going to wrestle his final match at the Tokyo Dome in front of 50,000 people. And on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer brought up a great point, which I had not considered, and that this is going to be compared in a lot of ways to the last really, really big retirement match that took place in Japan. And that was the Keiji Muto retirement just 2 years ago, almost. I believe it was either January 4th, 5th, or 6th for Noah in the Tokyo Dome. But he said it's going to be very tough to match that emotionally. And for those of you that don't know why, Keiji Muto, the great Muta, was obviously a fantastic wrestler, one of the biggest names, not only in Japan, but he was a huge name here in the States. He was a WWE Hall of Famer, and he wrestled in that match and lost to Tetsuya Naito. However, what happened after that is much more important because he got on the microphone and he called out a man that he came up with in the New Japan Dojo, a man who was his rival, his teammate. They were intertwined throughout their careers. A man who never had a retirement match of his own. who was on commentary sitting there ringside, and it was one Masahiro Chono. And Keiji Muto called him out. He called him into the ring. Chono had no clue what was going on. He was flabbergasted. He's sitting there speechless. A man known for his charisma was left devoid of it at this moment. And they finally played his music. He got into the ring with a cane, and he defeated Keiji Muto right there in front of all those fans at the Tokyo Dome. And in my mind, I mean, I was only born 1983. I haven't even seen the 37th annual Slammy Awards. I barely know what pile driver the record is. So I have not seen all of the retirement matches in the history of pro wrestling, but I have got to imagine that that is number one.
Are you one of those youngsters today who listens to Spotify? I don't even know what it is. But I do know this. All of our podcasts are available at Spotify. You can head up right now and sign up. The easiest way to do so, f4wonline.com/Spotify. And for just $9.99 per month, you can listen to 84 podcasts on any given month. 84! 2 to 3 podcasts every single day covering pro wrestling and mixed martial arts. And if you think about $9.99 per month, that's just pennies per day. So check it out today on Spotify. That's f4wonline.com/Spotify. f4wonline.com/Spotify.